Hey guys, Recap Cat is here with me. Welcome to another recap of Survivor One World. Can you please get your tail out of the way? Alright, so best line in Survivor ever. It's not poop, it's dirt, I swear. It will go down in history as the best line ever. Alright, so if you're a guy on this season, you gotta figure the girls look dangerous. The next one off should be a girl. Well, the girls have a different idea. Wait, it's a 7-Up challenge. So the reward challenge is, I guess, sponsored by 7-Up. And there are two very dangerous looking slides out in the middle of nowhere. And they're practically vertical. But they're water slides, at least. For this challenge, they're going to be breaking up into two tribes. You have to collect the crates that are out in the water after you come down the water slide, and they become the puzzle. So the winner gets a 7-Up Oasis barbecue and dessert. The dessert looked just as good as the barbecue. Alright, so they were allowed to have a taste of the 7-Up because they asked. And Tarzan unfortunately wasn't picked, so he had to sit out. And I guess that means he has no chance in participating in the reward. So, well, he didn't know that at the time, but that's how it ended up. They were neck and neck, the two tribes that they split up into. But on the way back with the last crate, Christina did not help. She just went to go look at the puzzle. So that kind of pissed a lot of people off. Like, why isn't she helping? This is really weird. But it didn't matter anyway because her team ended up winning. And that was Leaf, Sabrina, Christina, Kim, and Michael. So they got to go to the reward and they were extremely grateful because I don't think they've had a reward yet. The pool looked luscious. The food, like I said before, was delish. But right there in the middle of the reward, Kim, Sabrina have a little chat. Well, Kim and Sabrina have a little chat. They're like, Girls Alliance much? How about me, you, and Chelsea? And they're like, yeah, let's get rid of Mike. And he's like sitting right there. It was really weird. But back at camp, they got some different ideas. They want to get rid of Christina. Because they're talking like a girl needs to go, I'm sorry. But they were really nice. The winners got to bring back a cooler full of 7-Up, which I'm sure they really appreciated. So, a little aside note, storm's coming in, and Tarzan's chopping down a wall of the shelter. For firewood. Why would he do that? There's a whole stack of firewood and he's all like, oh, it's not part of the shelter and blah, blah, blah. And then he starts complaining about being subliminally harassed by Chelsea. I can't even say it. It's so ridiculous. Sorry, that's my crave. Would you like one? I bet you would. Alright, so Kim starts chatting up Troyzan, trying to convince him to get rid of Mike. And you know what? It wasn't that difficult. Troyzan's on board with the whole situation because he thinks that he's preserving the Solani Alliance. Alright, so, or as I like to call it, the Salami Alliance. So it's immunity challenge time and it's the old balance beam ladder bridge. And you have to move the puzzle bags along this little rope that goes through the ladder rungs. And the first four move on, and that would be Jay, Kim, Troyzan, and Alicia. Only one of them fell off, because if you did fall off, you had to, like, go back to the beginning. So, the four who moved on had to solve the puzzle that was in the puzzle bags, and it was a big one. It was 60 pieces. It was really tough. So, Kim and Alicia and Jay, they all tried once, and then Kim got a second try in there, but it was finally Jay who pulled it out. They were going right down to like the last puzzle piece, and when it didn't fit, they were SOL, and they had to pretty much shift everything around again. Alright, so back at camp, after Jay wins immunity, Kim is working two alliances. She's working her Girls Alliance, her Girl Power, and her Solani Alliance. And she tells them both that Mike's got to go. So Chelsea, like a dumb bimbo, asked Jay, what do you think about sending Mike home in front of non-Solani members? Red flags immediately. Duh. So Kim had to go run after Jay and do some damage control. So then she's like, oh, okay, well, let's just get rid of Christina. Okay, we'll do whatever you want, except get rid of Mike. All right, so it's tribal council, and Jeff wants to know who's worried, and not one person raises their hand. Can you believe it? I would have been like, everyone should have been raising their hand, because this tribe is so stupid. So Kim starts blah, blah, blabbing about multiple alliances, and big old can of worms right there. So Tarzan, in his weirdness, is like, Jeff, we're playing you. Okay, the game is afoot. You know, if I hear the game is afoot one more time, I'm gonna be like, it's not afoot, because it was good the first time, it was tolerable the second, but now it's just unbearable. But I do like the phrase that Kat came up with, rantics, for Tarzan. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. So we have the vote, and it was a really weird vote. There was 2 votes for Christina, 2 votes for Tarzan. Who the hell voted for him? And enough votes to vote out Mike. So who voted for Tarzan? That was really weird. That was never even mentioned at all. Well, sorry, Mike. You can join Jonas on the jury now. Next time, the women are in control. Or are they? Who's going to defect to the men's team and make it at least close? Till next time, much love.